Hey guys, Xander here. Today we're going to be doing an all Secret Neighbour Kids ranked video. Now, all I want to say is I like all the characters because obviously I'm playing Brave in the background at the moment, but some I just prefer overall playstyles. Also, I was trying to upload this yesterday, but my audio glitched, so sorry about that. I have to record it again. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so at 6th place we have Leader. So basically I'm going to categorize this, so I'm going to say playing as, which is like my experience playing as Leader, and then my experience playing against Leader. Alright, playing as, inspiration ability is like an on-command chocolate bar pretty much, but it can speed up other kids. And if they turn into Neighbour, they're like Sonic the Hedgehog Murder Edition. The flashbang / teamwork ability is good against campers or for neighbours on your tail, but sadly, for the kids at least, flashbang doesn't work on kid form opponents and gives them a direct speed boost. Now with the playing against, inspiration is annoying but can be countered with Butcher or Ghost mostly. I do like this character and it's satisfying in 1v1s and juking, but other characters just have more potential. I think I forgot about Leader's passive ability. Sorry about that. Leader's passive ability is stun resistance, and it makes getting hit by items less detrimental. Ability is kind of irrelevant, and many people, definitely not me, forget about it. Alright, as we get into number 5, which is Brave. Now, don't start having a whine in the comments that don't work, how I ranked Brave too low. I think this character is very overrated by new players, to be honest. They don't know much about the Neighbour. So playing as, we got the baseball ability. This ability lets you fend off flying objects, but the general public spam the hell out of this ability, and my sweet new player, this is known as bat spam. This is why so many people hate Brave mains, man. Because you aren't sweaty your character, you're just bad. Rant over. Counter-Strike. This ability is the main reason why people play Brave, pretty much. If you hit the Neighbour in Neighbour form 3 times, you unlock the ability to escape his grasp and stun him temporarily. But this can be countered so easily, as I will explain. Right, with what playing against, you can counter this as literally every Neighbour but Butcher and Ghost, unless you're really good at them. As a Reg Neighbour, you can time the rage ability right so that a Brave's counter-strike won't register. As a Clown, you can have Brave escape your grasp and then just throw a smoke bomb into their face. And as the Guest, which is my favourite way to counter them, you can have a Brave use counter-strike and then just stun the hell out of them. Yeah, did I say you had to be good to counter this ability as Ghost or Butcher? It's kind of a lie, because you can literally just knock Brave out and she loses the ability. This character, I think it's overrated, but still decent. Alright, so we get into number 4, we have Inventor. Playing as, we have the Tinker ability, which allows you to craft certain items through gears, which you find scattered around the map. I know some people who know like every gear location on certain maps. I don't really know them that well. I mean, I know a few things, like on map 5 most of the gears are in the number 3 and 4 areas, but that's pretty much the knowledge of my gear locations. But anyway, it's a very useful character. They can be a support character because they can craft keycards and upgraded saucepans, but can also be an offense character by crafting toy rifles. On map 4, Inventor used to be extremely effective due to there only being level 1 and 2 keycards, but sadly they changed it to having number 3 keycards now. Really sad. Secret Gate ability can be used after a total of 6 gears are collected by the Inventor. This can be life-saving if teammates are getting caught behind a secret gate, and also allows more mobility for the Inventor in general. Playing against, early on Inventor's probably one of the easiest targets, but the longer the Neighbour keeps it, the closer the Inventor gets to crafting the toy rifle. With a skilled Inventor, this may only take 2 or 3 minutes, to be honest. With the Secret Gate ability, as a Neighbour, you just need to know if an Inventor has the ability unlocked yet, so you can plan if you're going to catch someone behind the gate or not. I also like this character, but some of us are just too good to rank lower, to be honest. Alright, number 3 we got Scout. Playing as, Slingshot ability is the main gimmick of Scout. It can be used very well with 2 different types of shots, including quick shots and charge shots. Quick shots do less damage, but are, well, quicker, while charge shots take longer but have power to knock out neighbours. Slingshot's also a pro at saving teammates since it's 10 bullet rounds and can also be used at various ranges. It does take quite a while to go out of range. Evasive maneuvers is an ability where you constantly fire 3 quick shots at the neighbour. You get a speed boost like a chocolate bar to dupe the neighbour in tight spaces. Playing against, nothing really counters the scout slingshot except for the guest neighbour's stun ability. Although if scout gets lots of charge shots in, even guest can't counter it. With evasive maneuvers, you just need to often switch from neighbour to kid form. But just remember, this ability doesn't speed up you if you're a kid. It's not like Leader's ability. It's only for the one scout. I really like this character, but some are even better. Alright, number 2, we got Detective. Playing as Field Intel. It's Detective's main ability where he gets a photo of where a key is. You should pay attention to the wallpaper, flooring, and know what key's inside. This character isn't meant for beginners due to the role needing to know the map. But, in the right hands, this character is very, very powerful. Intuition is an ability which highlights the exact location of a key after finding 3 keys through photo. Intuition also tells the detective the colour of the key, but disappears after 1 minute. Although there is a glitch, if you die, you can still see the location of the key, so if you're in a custom game with your friends, you can help them out doing that. Playing against, this character's a pro at 1v1, so you should try and pick off detectives earlier in the game. All detectives get also a little power tip, all detectives get the same photo, so if you're the neighbour and you're also a detective, you can just go to that photo location and just ambush the detective. It's kind of funny when you do that, to be fair. With intuition, you can't really counter it, except knowing it's a mid/late game ability, so you can just kill the detective early on. I like this character lots and actually used to main him, but I have one more character which is too good not to be number 1. And probably guessed it if you play with me on Xbox or just looked at my profile picture, number 1's Bagger. Playing as, Strong needs heavily reduces fall damage, which is useful due to the new stamina changes. I've never died to fall damage as Bagger, and especially I love the map free trick where you fall off all the way down the map and don't die. It's also really funny when the neighbour follows you when you do this and he just dies straight up, even if it's like a 10 HP butcher. Let's see. Backpack, which is pretty much the main ability of Bagger. It's another thing I love about him. By default, you have 3 slots while spawning, and then if you hold 3 items for some time, you unlock a 4th slot, which is absolutely insane for combat or key gathering. If you go against the neighbour, he'll probably be trembling due to him knowing you can hold 3 boxes and power milk. Heavy Bones is an ability which makes the neighbour go slower when capturing a Bagger, which pretty much obliges him to leave Baggers until last, because it's like a 50% speed reduce. It's insane. All Bagger's abilities are passive, which doesn't make you think on the spot or worry about when to use the abilities. I really think Bagger's really underrated. Everyone thinks he's like the default character or like the character the noobs play, like the default Baggers, but he is so powerful in without hands. Anyway, this character is 100% my main and my favourite. Alright, now it's plugin time. If you join this server, you can feature in one of my videos. Do you want to join a server dedicated to the Xander GW2 channel? Well, look no further than Xander GW2 server on Discord, called, well, Xander GW2 server. There's a link in the description, but it expires in 7 days. So, if you want to join, you can just message me on my Discord, XanderGW2, #5197. That's XanderGW2, #5197. Thank you for your time and support. See you.
It's dangerous here.